Alright, we should be live now. Alright, we're now live. Let's go. Right. Oh my god. Alright. Oh. Just going to go in here and setting some stuff up for the stream. Alright. Let me just real quick set up a couple things. Yep, I'll wait for people to get in the stream. Alright, just waiting for some people to get in the stream, and then we'll start it up. Alright. What's up, Jason? In the chat. The stream up, you'll keep up the stream, you'll make it. Thank you, brother. Good question. What game is that? Is BEAMNG Drive? Yep. You get it on mobile? No, it's only on PC. It's like Robin. Alright. You think maybe when you get bigger following you can be on your streams? Not really. I only have a couple mods because I've met them from other things. I've known them for several months. So, yeah. The only way that you would become a moderator is if I ever opened up applications and then you made it. So, yeah. You think you'd be mod? Probably not. Please. I already have 2 moderators and that's more than enough for my community size. What's up, Conley? Alright. Y'all wanna hop in a server or what? Are you my first subscriber? Probably for the stream, probably, but obviously not of all time. So on the bottom of the screen, you can see the subscriber count. Right, left. Yeah, so this is a short stream. People are coming in and out all the time. It's American Off-Road Island. There's one server. It's wherever that is, so we're not gonna go on to that map. But you want to keep this on your favorites and you'll be back. You're gonna go look for other streamers that have a little following. You're gonna subscribe to them. Alright. See you then, Jason. What other games you stream? Basically just BeamNG. It's essentially the only game that I even play in general. So, yeah. Canyon of Forgotten. 7 of the 8 people on here. Wait, Gav is on here? Let's see, am I able to get into the server? Server full. Damn it. Doesn't say that. Oh, okay, now it's full. Great. I wish that they made it so that you can, like, make it so you can, like, bookmark a server or, like, have, like, a watch thing for a server. So you can, like, select it and then it would, like, give a little pop-up in the top right when there's an open slot. And then give you, like, an option to just click on it and instantly join it. Let's see if Canyon of the Forgotten is on the repo. Because if it is, no, go play that. Canyon of the Forgotten. Canyon. Volcano Canyon. VR star. No, I did not play VR. Oh, well, I used to, and I still have a headset. But ever since the joystick broke, I basically don't play it anymore. Now let's do like some flood escape stuff. Yeah. Okay. Got 2 more followers. Yeah, let's go. Flood escape mountain. Get crater. Quarry flood escape. 114. I'm gonna activate all those mods. You're gonna tell your friends to join that. Thank you, brother. Heart. Everything else every mod that has parts in it. Because basically the only parts that I want to use are engine swaps or like ones that have like label on them. What's up, Oliver Carlton? The UI is so laggy in this game, dude. I swear. The game's running at 60 FPS. The UI is running at like 5. Come on. Dude. Why is the game freezing? I'm on the freaking main menu. Okay. I'm just gonna look up Universal. Sapphire skin. Oh. I don't get why this is so laggy. The Oliver Carlton. What's up, dude? Mommy, it's alright. Hurt. Come on. Alright. Yep. Come on, game. I was 3 hours for your school. Huh. Why not? Sorry, guys. I'm just very bad at chatting with chat. So, tell you how to stream. It's kind of complicated, so I would tell you to just look up online how to stream, and then whatever like service you're trying to stream to, like YouTube, Twitch, Kick, whatever. Back from school, nice. Alright. Alright, almost done removing all the parts mods just because I want to be able to tune. Not having to worry about mods, leaving it. Alright. Alright, let's Black Hills Battle Ultra 4. No. Alright, let's just... Where are some good, which one of these is a good crawling one? I don't know. Let's look back on that canyon I've forgotten. Oh, 7 out of 8, please. Loading! Wait. Welcome back, Miyata. Alright, while that hopefully loads. I was on the streamer in the black and white sunburst. Yeah, I didn't know that was you. Okay. Is there any map that you guys want to go to that's not very resource intensive? Y'all want to go to Johnson Valley? Sure, let's go to Johnson Valley server. C1? Is C1 a good off-roading map? Like, is C1 good for, like, off-roading? It's a highway. Oh, one of those ones? Well, that's definitely not going to be good for my FPS. Really not good. Y'all want to go to Johnson Baja? Sure, let's go Johnson Baja. Oh wait, I think the map itself is bigger than 500 gigs. Dude, I don't get how some of these, like, mod amounts are allowed. Like, 20 gigs? Wheel pack, race tech parts. Wait, do race tech parts? Why just vanilla server? Because it's mostly because I like to tune trucks, but I don't like when they're modded because then I can't use them and basically like because then I have to worry about like, oh, do I have the mod on for this? Because something that I wish they would do is if you have a configuration and then if you make it and you spawn it in and you don't have any mods, if it just or if when you're going through the vehicle selector, if it has parts in it that are not in your mods folder, like if it has modded parts that aren't in your folder, like if they were to like outline it in like a red bar or something, so then you can know, oh, that one has modded parts, instead of you spawning it in and then just the part not being there, and then you're like, why is this one not handling like it used to? Okay. One thing I have to say is that you're from the UK. That's nice. You're British. A British man. Alright, I'll put the server name up on screen. I make fun of British people. But it's funny. To be honest, they don't sound like that. Yeah, I can do a really good British accent, like when I'm not exaggerating it, but right there I was just exaggerating the hell out of it. Okay. Yep, that's the server name up on screen. But oh what? Hi mate, can you give me a bottle of water? A bottle of water? Like our schools aren't Fortnite Battle Royale. Okay, bro. That's insane. I mean, where I am, there aren't really any sort of, like, violence threats around where I am, so we live in a pretty tame area. But, yeah, I feel bad for the people more down south. Because if you're near the coast, then you have to deal with, like, hurricanes, stuff like that. If you're in flat areas, you have to deal with tornadoes a lot. And you know, like what you just said, with a lot of the more southern places. Oil crisis? Didn't the oil crisis happen a long time ago? Soccer is bloody football. Dude, how come when I read that message, that second message where he said it's bloody football, why did I actually read that with a British accent in my head? I literally read that as, it's bloody football. But, well, bin, it's called a trash can, buddy, not a bin. Alright? And it's a shopping cart, not a buggy. Also, most cars went underpowered V8s. Listen to I4s. Damn. We don't call them buggies. There's a lot of parts in the UK where people genuinely call them buggies. I looked that up once and... Again, I literally read that with a British accent. The trolleys. The trolley. I've seen online where people will call them buggies instead of like a shopping cart. But a trolley? That's even worse, dude. That's a freaking train, not a shopping cart. So many bloody Aldi ripoffs. See, this is the thing I like about BeamNG. It might not be as big of a community, but it's a closer community. Like, unlike other games like Roblox or Minecraft, where there's so many different things, BeamNG, since there's, like, since everything is based around one thing, which is cars, like realistic cars, you know, it's a really close community because everyone basically knows like what the game's actually about instead of arguing about certain different aspects of the game. Called trash cans, not bins. Okay, dude. Nutella Nautica. Is there actually a Nutella ripoff named Nautica? What? Yo, what even is that, dude? Oh my god. Battle of Water, bro. Dude, why when I read Battle of Water, at first I read Baddie of Water. I was like, what? Yeah, your sandwiches today. Nice. I kind of like, doing certain things on Johnson Valley because there's so many different things. Like, basically, Johnson Valley is like an off-road, like, heaven of, like, among the vanilla maps. It's the best off-road one, easily. Honey butter toast? No. I tried syrup and butter on toast. It's disgusting because syrup just made it all soggy. But yeah, because it's literally the best off-road map, easily among all of the ones, because oh crap, hold on, I gotta change something in the actually that's alright. I was gonna change something, but it's alright. Because with ones like Utah, it's has a lot of road-based stuff and there's no real track. But there's no real off-road track. But with Johnson Valley, you have you have literal mountain ranges of crawl trails. Literally just hills, just covered in rocks. It's amazing. You have all those little off-road like dune trails. You have the dunes, and you also have the track. Like the actual off-road Baja track with multiple different routes. Because sometimes, like, I feel like if I could only choose one map, to ever play on, it would be Utah because it has a lot more. But if I only had to choose one map to do any sort of off-roading, I would do Utah. Alright, let me look back at those chats. Alkali, Britain stuck at making V8s. How did the US do it? Here's how the US do it. You take big block, a really big block. You take strong part, put together, and here's the real kicker. Supercharger. You know, the Hellcat superchargers that go whip, 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 whip. Why is this taking so long to load? I'm gonna restart my game, because that's clearly not working. It's literally a supercharger. Six out of 10 downloads right now. Alright. I have pretty fast internet, but it's funny. My internet's either 80 megabytes per second, amazing, or it's at 7 kilobytes a second. Can you spam real quick? You've already been doing that, so as long as you make it quick, like no more than like 5 messages, dude. Have you heard the Lancia Delta Group B rally? Yeah. Honestly, that's probably one of my favorite rally cars. I feel like just if they made it all-wheel drive, it would probably be a lot better. Would you watch a tree grow or a knee grow? Why am I gonna... Why would I watch a leg? Okay, I put a pause in between the words. You can't do me like that, bro. I put a pause in between the words, bro. You can't do me like that, dude. Oh crap! I was literally about to just activate or deactivate all mods, and I pressed activate because for some reason the update all mods button doesn't load until you're all the way in. Bro, I put a pause in between the words. You can't do me like that, dude. You can't do me like that. Give you mod? No. Especially not after that. What's up, Chick Hicks Productions? You subscribed? Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother, for subscribing. Can you get mod? No. Oh. That's why I realized that's why now my messages are popping up on my phone, but they are on my laptop. It's because I only had top chat on my phone, but all chat on my laptop. You have more subs than me? Let me see how many subs you got. Let me check this out. 179? Nuh-uh. No, you don't. You liar. I have 10 more subscribers than you. You liar. Forgot to save your drift missile. No! No, dude. That thing looks so good. We're now 40 minutes into the stream and I have not even gotten into the game. Amazing. Yeah, dude. Damn, bro. Dude, that config looks so good, too. Different map? No, we're gonna stay on the same server. I just had to restart my game a couple times because, you know, stuff. 190! Let's go! I will not be your 180th. How about that, Ralph? How about that, bud? Alright, where was it? W's in the chat, guys, for 190. Can we hit 200 today, though? Can we do it? Can we get it? That is a big question. Can we get to 100 or to 200? Okay. Also, how do you guys like how I just changed the loadout a little bit? 'Cause now it's like games lower down. How's it looking? Still down the Johnson Baja map. That's funny, dude. I'm still on number 1. It doesn't look like I'm going anywhere. Yeah, I think I moved that one a little too high up. It's a giant. Dude, it's only 1 gigabyte of mods. I don't know why my game's freezing on it. Well, I guess because it has to download 10 mods, but also disable another 100. So. Ralph, stop spamming emojis, brother. Come on, Ralph. Stop spamming. Sorry. Just stay here, guys. We're almost in game. Almost. It's not a British word, by the way. Yeah, I know. Also, do you know what Rosers means? No. What does it mean? Sitting here, you know, I can learn a little bit on the British lingo or whatever you guys call it over there. Police. Really? You guys call police Rosers? Really? I think right here is when American English takes the win. Because just cops. It's a lot easier than that, dude. What is up with this taking so long? Don't worry, guys. It's taking 45 minutes just to get to this point. But we got it. We're going. Yep, this is happening. Something of peace. Oh my god. Bro, how long is this gonna take? Watch, one of these times it's just gonna unpause and instantly start loading in. Restart the game one more time. Okay, guys, okay. Bruh. Creeper. I could kind of tell that it was supposed to be that, but why did all my mods randomly reactivate? What the hell? Okay, I'm just taking all of these mods. Oh, I know, everything is in my repo. Alright, take all of these. Come on. Mods temp. Move them to the temp folder. 6 megabytes a second. Yeah, no, that's gonna take way too long. I'm just gonna delete those. And it froze. Wow, we're almost an hour into stream. And we haven't even gotten in game. This is cinema. Alright, come on. There we go. Okay, now we're actually starting to load in. There we go. Another map that? Nah. I think we can stay on this map. I think it's just my mods. How long they were taking. I would say, how fast is the download speed for you? Or is it frozen on it? Don't tell me it's doing this BS. Watch. This is happening before. It loads all the mods and then just stays on done. Yep, need to reach them again. 3.1 megabytes per second. Wow, that's slow. Like, that's like slower than my game on. That's like slower than my Wi-Fi on a bad day. Oh, Miata just talked. Now we're good. What's up, Scotty? Alright. Only 20 mods in my game. Now. There are no servers. Come on. I'm getting. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You're just trying to guess. You're just trying to rage bait me, bro. That's not how that works. You alright, buddy? I don't think you understand how this. Alright, buddy. Alright, band. See ya. See ya, buddy. Alright. We're finally loading into the game. Oh my god. Subscriber? Crazy Boys Gaming. Thanks, bro. Let's go. Thank you for subscribing, bro. Means a lot. Now the wait for it to load. 4.4 bits per second. I didn't even know that BMP would show it that low. What? We're back, guys. Your math homework set. Damn. Alright, guys. We're now in game. Let's go. We're getting a lunchtime detention. Oh my god, dude. It sucks. Yeah. I would assume it's gonna suck again. Lunchtime detention. I have to do algebra. Oh my god. I haven't really played on this map much before, but that's how it works. Now, I haven't played on this map much before, so we're all about to find out if this map is good or not. The Dunes map? No. Do y'all want to switch maps? And switch to normal Johnson Valley. This map is a little broken. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Connection failed. Wait, maybe we're not going on the server. FTU server? Okay, maybe not. Alright, I'm gonna have to turn off my desktop audio. Talking about, dude, I want to do some off-roading, bro. That's why I got on Beam today to do something to do. Maybe we'll do some tailgate later, but right now I want to do some off-roading. Or not that one map. What map? The jungle one. What? You mean Jungle Rock Island? That was not very good for crawling though. God, that text is small. Hope y'all can still read that. How long until I assume you mean the stream ends? Probably a few hours. Easily. Connection failed. Why is my connection failing? Socket closed, code 3. Wait. Oh, no. Server does work. What's up, Oliver Carlton? Bro, I got some taffy, bro. This stuff is really good. What kind of camera do you use? What do you mean? I don't use a camera. Yo, what's up, Cabell? Cable. How am I recording? It's not a camera, it's just it's just streaming or recording software. Just using OBS. Yeah. You have a mic, don't you? Yeah, I do. Is this a good looking trail? Oh, hell yeah, that's a really good looking trail right there. Alright. Crawling. Going doing a pigeon? Oh, I do not think that thing is gonna be enough for this. How do you like the new menu for everything? What do you mean, like a vehicle selector menu? I love it, dude. It's so much better. It's faster. I like the sorting options. I like how you can favorite them and see your recent. What for you? Well, I don't know. It's kind of weird. It says players and ping with a question mark. Same with, wait, my ping to the game. Wait, what? My Wi-Fi is alright, right? Been disconnected. Is the stream alright? Yeah, stream's not dying. I'll just keep playing offline then. Actually, 1 second. Because what I'll do every time I get disconnected is I'll just select continue playing offline and I'll just rejoin. Because then you don't have to reload the map. But then you also don't have to But then, you know, you can reconnect to the server without having to reload the map. And if connection fails, you still have your old car. Why does it still say question mark? Whoa, why am I getting force feedback from your vehicle and controlling your vehicle? My internet's fine. Is your ping question mark? If it is, then we have to switch servers. Alright, yeah, we need to switch servers then. Once again. I think it's broke. Yeah, it is. Try that nations server. Let me try that one again. Think you just joined? Yeah, the server's broken though. Couldn't handle the mighty Stan Becco. That's crazy, bro. I don't think that one's working either. Okay, this one should be alright. What's up, Rylan Buchanan? I hope I didn't absolutely slaughter your name. If I did, I apologize. Alright, there's the new server up right there. You'll get on in half an hour. It won't. It's okay. Everyone doesn't know how to pronounce your last name. It's alright. Why don't we use the nation server? Because that one just has really bad. It just has like connection problems. Because mine won't connect to it. Alright. Got my Crocs on. Got everything ready and good. Oh! Bro, that Crocs. Yeah, dude. Honestly, for sim racing, Crocs are surprisingly comfortable. Is that custom? Yes, it is. Play for a while, can please do drag race? Yeah, maybe later, because right now I want to at least get through this trail. We got a plenty goofy off-road cars. Nice. Let me add UI apps. Actually, never mind. Bitch. Put that in. You're gonna do it in the van? What? And add app. Roll. Alright. So level 2 difficulty, so if you're gonna do this in the van, you gotta really upgrade that thing. Also, remember, we're doing this realistically. Stay careful. Stay careful, stay slow, keep distance. Node grabbing loud? No. Well, I guess you can do some node grabbing, but me personally, I don't do any. Just because I feel like that slightly removes the challenge of it. What? Come on. Road to the right up here. Should be like a level 3 or something. The car you're using is W. Let's see it. Nice. Dude, it looks like a dog taking a piss, dude. This car literally looks like a dog taking a piss right now. Just straight, guys. I'm not going straight up. That looks either too easy or just too steep for my truck to make it up. It's too steep with no rocks to grip onto. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, dude. Those tiny tires are not gonna get you anywhere on these hills, dude. Or teleport because you can't. Alright. Just try to stay on different trails, dude, because I just don't want to get rear-ended if you, like, floor it over something. Crap, I turned for that way too late. Okay. Well, we got it. Okay, come on. Carefully, carefully. This thing is basically completely stripped down. Other than, you know, the interior and body panels. That's basically all this thing's got. Also, I did notice that the tail lights on this car break off really easily. Use it if it's alone. What? Your V-Boss? Yeah, you can use it. Yeah, dude, you can use your V-Boss. As long as, just remember, we're playing slow, keep distance. Because you always need to keep distance in case the other person starts flipping backwards. Because we're doing no resets until you make it to the end of the trail. So if you flip over, or if you're on your side, then, because my personal rules, if you're on your side, then you can node grab, because that's basically like getting out and pushing it over. But if you're completely upside down, you ain't pushing that over. Then you're done. Or if you get stuck, you're done, dude. If the truck can't lift itself off of a rock, you're not getting off. You're not getting it off the rock. Oh, dude. This is not looking very good for me right now. Kinda getting stuck. Wait, I think we got it. Whoa! Okay. Yeah, no mods. Yeah, guys, keep doing this in a roamer. I have no idea, dude. I mean, this isn't really the hardest part of the trail. You might struggle coming up here. Oh, yeah, I think you might struggle on this part up here, dude. And also, those few rocks right there, I don't know if you're going to be able to squeeze that thing between there. I think the body is pretty squished and messed up, but I think the only real... Hey! Dude. Yo, bro, do you have your chat on? Bro, Miata, do you have your... Guys, make sure you have your in-game chat on, because... Yeah. Oh yeah, he's rolling down the hill, dude. Damn. Guys, make sure to keep... Since I know you two are British... 80-meter distance or like 150 feet. Or like a 60-meter distance or somewhere around there. Alright? I'm gonna need y'all to put an okay in the chat if you understand that. Because if we're being realistic, then when you're at this point, the person behind you would still be like almost at the top of the hill in real life, yeah. Oh, that's a big drop. I think I might be doing this one backwards of how I should actually do it. Now, do I turn around and go back up? Wait, I think that's where I went up originally. No, that's not actually. So I'm turning it around here. So I prefer uphill trails. I don't really like downhill trails. So I feel like they're a lot easier. I like uphill trails because it was British, Ralph and Miata. But yeah, I feel like downhill trails are a lot easier because you can kind of like glide down it. But I prefer uphill trails where you have to like worry about like over throttling it and actually like balancing. But if you have a strong enough vehicle, then you can just roll and you can basically just slide down a downhill trail. You're Welsh. European. Y'all use meters anyway, so. Same. I wish there was an option where you could show, multiple units. If you could show, meters and feet. Oh, God. Like on the name tags. Instead of having to, like, do translations. Did I already go this way? I feel like I already went up the trail this way. Also, guys, I might be going into single player here in a second, just so that I can, like, switch in between maps. And the stream will be more entertaining. But, yeah, we can still chat. What the hell is this? Hold on. What is this? This doesn't even look like a trail. That literally just looks like a mound of rock. Well, we're doing it. So I'm taking the most difficult trails here. Oh, crap. Yeah, Miata, once you get up here, take the trail to the left, because you're not making it up through here in your roamer. This D-Series can barely even make it. Actually, I don't even know if it can make it. Kind of have to gain some speed, but also it's so vertical, you don't want to have too much speed. Come on. Come on, get up it. Get up it. Okay. I made it past that initial bit. Ooh! Oh, crap. I'm on my side by. See, this is where you have to do some mental judgment. I wouldn't push myself over here, because you can see that that rear wheel is against the rock. So, I would say that that's not a realistic spot to push yourself over. Now, if there was no rock there and I was just on my side, then hell yeah, I would push myself over instantly. Because I'm not one of the type of people who's just like, oh yeah, anything to keep going on the trail. Yeah. This truck is not the greatest for a trail like this. And although I have 1,000 hours of BeamNG, I probably have put in like 300 on this wheel, so I'm pretty familiar with. Yeah, the truck is having a hard time. Oh crap! Yeah, it's, Miata, make sure to. You can just pass. I'll just hold myself here. Yeah, dude, your roamer ain't making it. Wait, did you actually just get wedged? Oh crap. Yeah, that was a legal reset because I accidentally pressed the boost button. I'm just gonna bring myself back down here then. Because I accidentally... No, you're not doing it to the right. This truck can barely make it, dude. Your roamer ain't making it. And it's mostly just because I also need room for my truck to get through here. How many hours do you have? I have 1,000 hours in the game. Here, Sunburst, you can just pass to the left. Hold on a second. Yeah, just pass to the left here. Pass to left, yeah. I'll let you get up by there, because I do need to back off this rock. You have, what is that? So, 18 million hours on this game. Hold on. I'm gonna do some quick math on calculator to figure out how many years that is. So, you have 24 days, or 24 hours a day, times 360 days a year. Okay, so 8,640. Okay, so then we'll take that number. 1, 8, 3, 8, 1, 9, 2, 9, divided by, let me save the history. Oh yeah, divided by 8,640. So that will be 2.127 thousand years. How many hours do you have, Jake? Tell me, how many hours do you have? Oh, I did not mean to throw it in reverse. I thought I was still in drive. Took it seriously. Yeah, I did, dude. Because while I was waiting for Miata to get by, you know, might as well make some use of that time. Oh, crap. Oh! See, this is when suspension breaks. It's when you get lodged like this, and then look, turn the wheel. That wheel doesn't move because it's just so lodged in there. Steering's fine though. But yeah, I've had that happen. Oh wait, no, it's not fine. Steering is misaligned. I will reset there just because I'm not making it past this trail if I don't. I basically need a pristine truck this whole time, or we are not even gonna get past this first part. Come on, go! Come on! It's so annoying. No, I'm not calling you slow. I'm just saying, because I gotta give you a lot of distance, because I gotta make sure that you're completely past that part before I try to make it pass. You gotta go? Alright. See ya, Miata. Dude, I don't even know if this truck can make it. This is like really actually kind of annoying. You gotta wait for 11 minutes until you can tell it what, get to perfectly 1,000 hours? Is that what you're trying to do right now? Well, to be exact, I have 1,080 hours. Okay. Make the wheel contact. Yes! I think that rear right is a little messed up. Get up, get up, get up. Oh my god. I don't know if this truck can do it. I genuinely don't think this truck can do it. This is one of the first trails where I think it actually deserves its 3-line rating. Honestly, they should make a 4-line rating for this trail alone. Because this is easily the hardest trail I've ever done. I genuinely can't get past the first bit. Can't even get past the first rock. Yeah, I can barely get far enough into it to get the whole truck on there. God. Oh, wait. Ooh! Truck's flipping. Yep, rolling. Okay. See, in the grand scheme of things, you know, I broke the front right, and the front drive shaft is gone. But, in the grand scheme of things, in real life, you would be so lucky. Just tell me you're not in the millions, I think. I don't know, because I haven't checked in a while. Millions for what? Oh, he removed his message. Crap! Back it up, stop. Oh. Okay. So good. I don't think it damaged the... You're not in the millions of hours you haven't checked, so I don't know. Unless you have. Okay, bro. I don't think it damaged the suspension. So I think we're good on that aspect. Keep going. Oh, never mind. Front right. Broken. Or it might have just been against the rock. I don't know. But I need a new truck to even have a chance to get past this. This is the most I've ever struggled on a trail. Look at that. This is as far as I can go. Let's just see. If I were to node grab it, could I do it? If I were to use node grabbing, could I do it? I don't even know if I could with node grabbing. Oh, no, I could. Alright. So, like, what is this? This is, okay, no, this needs to be a 4-line. They need to literally make a 4-line for this. I'm actually gonna send this as a bug, because there's no way they only put 3 lines on purpose. This needs to be 4. Because how are you, literally, this is my best crawler configuration. Well, that isn't straight cheating, because I do have one that's just the frame, and it's insanely overpowered. It's basically this one, but with no body and nothing on there. This is on the queue, you have to wait for her, so you have 7 minutes to take it on. Alright. Oh, dude, yeah. This is... awesome. Yeah, I don't even think that this is possible. Here, let's just skip this part. Use the node grabber. Move the truck past it. Yeah, I think this should be on one of those, like, videos where, like, I tried the hardest trail on Johnson Valley. Oh my god. Alright, we're good. This isn't a trail. Yeah, I'm just gonna go into single player. So I could, like, switch maps more often. Allowed to use random cars? Yeah, you can use whatever you want, actually, because I am going into single player now. Default cars, okay. Yeah, I don't care what cars you use. Because I'm not gonna be in the server anymore. So use whatever car you want. No, what do you mean no? Guys, make sure to subscribe. I don't know why I'm saying that though. I guess I couldn't say that. And I think my game is broken. Amazing. You try and rejoin that server. Recent. Dubs. 97. How can I do a drag race? Sure. You mean like a street drag race? Yeah, you mean like, if you mean like a street drag race, then yeah. Yeah, creation to show me? Alright. So I'm rejoining that server. You might have seen it yesterday's stream. Alright. What? Refresh UI. I think my game is broken. A West Coast? Well, dude, if I join in the server, I'm gonna stay on that server. And also, what happened to the game? I thought I just joined the server, but it put me on the main menu. You know what just happened? Alright guys, let's see, can we get to 200 subscribers tonight, dude? That would be insane if we could. What the hell is this thing? Bro, what is this? What? Can I make a squatted V-Boss? Screw it, I'm making a squatted V-Boss. Yep, screw it. Tuning. Watch, this is how we're about to do it. On the front, spring height. All the way up. Spring on the back, all the way down. Spring right on the front, all the way up. Yo, what? Bam, squatted. High. Hold on, I can make this even worse. Alright, dude. I barely tapped my wheel, bro. These are probably gonna ground. Alright. I just said alright. UTR Voltaire. Oh my god. Down the back. Yes. Gotta wait another 30 minutes. Damn. Oh, it's night. Damn, dude. Go to bed. Alright, squatted V-Boss complete. Oh god, dude. The force feedback is horrendous. It drives horrendously. Hold on, I need to turn off my force feedback for this setup. Oh wait, hold on. I still had these on for when I was using my controller. Probably didn't even notice them though, because I was... playing on PC? Yeah. You can only play on PC. Making squatters? Yeah, dude. This thing about to be awful looking. You have the D-Series squad? Nice. Is there a chrome color pre-baked into the game? One of these French colors. Is that chrome enough? I guess we can just, yeah. Join, but you don't want to get risking cut. Then don't join. The code 0 or, yeah, we'll put on 100%. Save that. Really just straight chrome. God, that's disgusting. Also, when's the next stream with Volvo? I don't know. He hasn't really been wanting to stream recently, so I don't know, we'll see. Watch, we're gonna put wide body fenders, but everything else is just not even gonna line up with them. Yeah, dude.
You're going down, zoom down the green thing on your phone and play on there too.
Well, dude, because that works while your computer's on. Your computer has to be on for the... Yeah, your computer has to be on for the cloud play thing to work, right? Pretty sure it's like on-screen controls or something. It's what you control it with. Won't have buttons. I don't know then. Yeah, wide body quarter panels. This is gonna be great. Dude, can you not, bro? Because I'm on my wheel and force feedback on this car is already horrendous. Force multiplier. Also set that to 100. Put all of the brakes on the front wheels. This is gonna be hilarious. Oh wait, I increased. No, I didn't. Yep, everything up on the front. This is gonna just suck to drive. Let's make it even better. Making it max width on the front. No width on the back. Oh, dude, this is a nightmare to drive. Like a slam pigeon. That, bro. Dude, I don't want to floor it. I'm at 20% throttle and it's shaking this much. Darn it. God. And this is at... Oh, yeah. No, I didn't turn down the force feedback amount. Off-roading, it's even worse. Oh, God. Cause cinema if I do it. Alright. Save this. Small crap. Or, yeah, it's got a crap. Alright. And to make this even better, I'm gonna take the race pigeon. So that's actually kind of fast. Let's see, the race pigeon. And I'm just gonna slam it. Tuning. I should be able to just do it right now. Camber. Can't adjust the rear camber though. That kind of sucks. Front camber's maxed. What about caster? If I turn that down all the way, didn't change anything. Spring height all the way down, spring rate stiffened. Delete the coilovers. Oh, God. Oh, no. How do I camber the rear wheels? So I can camber the front wheels, but not the rear. It doesn't look any different because it's already lowered all the way. I'm just completely ruined this. We're putting the stage 2 performance long block in it. Carbon bounce so much. That's crazy. Alright. Wait, whoa, it slides. Maybe maxing out the tire pressure wasn't a good idea. Why does this kind of actually like feel faster? Ooh, it's definitely not more stable though. Dude, it's shaking so much. Dude, this car. Alright, I'm done driving. A porta potty in the back. For downforce, yeah. Contents, porta potty. There we go. You happy? This is gonna suck. It's gonna do nothing but spin out. Watch this. Oh my god. It just did a full roll. This thing is so bad. Hey, it's still working though. Why does it look like that? Bro, get off me. Stop. Dude, stop. Bro. Stop, bro. You know I'm on my wheel. Or you know I'm on my wheel. Why would you do that? The pigeon, my wrists. Man. Look at these spots. Dude! Just keep driving. The thing of these is that they're not actually that bad. Then reset it. Yeah, these. Thing about it is that these aren't. This isn't really that bad. You know, if you're just driving it normally, you probably wouldn't be able to tell this over the original version. You know, just driving it. It's not shaking any extra. Until you look back, and until you look at the sides and realize, oh crap, this thing is awful. Rally it? Really? Alright. Dude, this thing is so bad. Oh my god. Get to the big axle in the bed and take drag wheels on it. Get the best motor. Yeah, dude, I'm done driving this thing. It's not how you spell it. It's nice. Never mind. I thought they changed it. Oh no, it's Puji. See, they need to make it so that these words that are in BeamNG that are not actual words, they need to make it so that, like, it doesn't have that red line, because in the actual game, it's a real word. But why is that thing bouncing so much, bro? Passed so much. Yeah, dude. These years actually on the back of drags place. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna just I'm not ending the stream. I'm just gonna find some good maps to play on. Yeah, let's find some good maps to play on. Wait, do any of you guys have some recommendations for crawling maps? Mudstone. Well, not just from this thing right here. Rally map. I kind of want to do something like really good crawling though. Pepper Valley. Well, then that's basically just Johnson Valley at that point if I'm just doing the crawling. But do you have any like good crawling maps other than Pepper Valley? Because if I were gonna do Pepper Valley for crawling, I would just go to Johnson Valley. Johnson Valley on its own has more than enough trails. Dry Rock. Is Dry Rock Island good for crawling? The old game on the Alright. I might try that. What's the server name? I'm not going into a server right now. Should actually move that before people think I'm going into a server. Alright. Guys, what car should I make into a crawler? Like, what do you think would genuinely be a good crawler? What are you gonna do? Can we do a drag race? Well, dude, I just went off of the server. So now I'm just on, like, just the normal game. No, yeah, let's try out Mudstone. Where's Mudstone? Yeah, let's try out Mudstone. Is this actually, like, good for, crawling? Or just rock throwing? Water sound. I think you might be hearing my computer running, but it's not a water sound. Brooklyn 9. Fish tank, iron speed quad. Damn. When. What? Why do you move Brooklyn 9? Gabriel Gaw? Oh, GPV. You mean Gavril? There we go. Sorry. Alright. Let's pick from one of the mod cars. Let's do the Brawler. Four-wheel steer. Gamer's D-Series bag, I would get that, but then it has like mod parts. And then I can't. I don't like tuning in mod parts because then it just feels off, you know? This is. Oh, okay. Parallel. Jesus. What's up with this thing? Nothing but force feedback clipping. Slightly off. Dude, look at the amount of steering compared to the amount of force feedback moving here. And it's clipping. I have no idea what's going on here. Low gear. Bro! Don't stop it. Oh my god. Stop! This car sucks, dude. Maybe it's okay on controller, but for real, this thing sucks. Oh my god. I want to check out that Canyon of the Forgotten. The Forgotten. Oh no. Ninja. There's nothing about Canyon of the Forgotten. Okay, I'm gonna do direct search. Or some good map mods. I don't know, honestly. The locals on multiplayer servers. Let's see this. It said to look up the locals. Oh my god. Is the Canyon of the Forgotten map on here? I don't know. What I also don't know is how 200 mods can be, what was that, 1.7 gigabytes? No, 18 gigabytes. There we go. And there's no one on there. I don't know what to do. I'm so bored right now, dude. I'm having some taffy. Never mind, I don't have any of the good flavors left. It only has like the gross, like green ones. Drag race? Dude, I'm not going to a West Coast server. Okay? Good NASCAR mouse. Let's see. What's he gonna say? Hold on. So I'm gonna say an name after you want to be able to. I don't know. I'm bored right now. Hold on. I'm figuring something out. Hold on. I mean, that's alright, dude. It's just really bored and I don't know what to do. I'm trying to figure something out. Dude, oh my god. This stupid truck, or whatever this thing is, sucks. Let's... Okay, not too many mods. Alright. Put the server up, I think. Actually, I don't feel like trying to copy that down. Alright, stream is about to get less boring. Dude, look at that. Barely turn the steering. It's already pulling it. And look at this, barely turn it. It doesn't get any better when I start moving. It's actually worse. When you start moving, there is no dead zone where you're safe. Off the brakes. Game is frozen. Yep. This car might be good on controller. At least for now on wheel. Barely move. I might have it straight in the center. Oh, I don't. Hello, geographer. Going a new server? Yep. Can you join? Yeah, once I'm in the server, it'll be at the top of the screen. Weird question. What do you mean? What is your question? I'll tell you guys, I'm 4'11". Five eight, nice. That's cool. Where'd you 13? Damn, bro. You're 5'8" for your age? Damn, dude. Dude, you should get into basketball, bro. What the hell? Like goalie? Yeah, dude. You aren't even gonna have to jump for any sort of saves, dude. No. Just connect. Come on. See, I hate this. Never one of the biggest problems. Oh, how many centimeters? I have no idea. You can just do some converting. So just for reference, 1 meter is like 3'4". No. Cable, no. Just no. I don't want this to get that. 150. Alright. Well, the combination of this slow PC and also being bored out of my mind is genuinely starting to piss me off, dude. Alright. Favorites. Alright, the server. Connect. Okay, come on. You're back. Alright. Alright. And game crash. Amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. Do you guys want to do anything? Is there anything you guys want to do? Because I generally don't know what to do. Alright. You know what? I'm just gonna do some crawling. I'm just gonna go into here. And do some crawling. Open back cable. Alright, we're in game. Let's get that fancy one. Can you join? Fine, I'll go on a server. But just, they'll be spamming, queuing stuff. They have a server for they have one for Johnson Valley. No. That's a valley. Alright, Dr. Dubs 97, we're going back on that server. Don't know why it's reloading the map, even though I was already in the game. Alright, yeah, y'all can join. By the way, guys, send this to other people so then we can, like, grow my channel. Stuff like that. Honestly, I feel like making a H-series, like, off-road thing over here. Set multiplayer, automatically apply to. See, now I wish they made it so that you could clone the configuration. Like, if there was another option. Yeah, it is Dr. Dubs again. But I wish there was an option where you can make it so that they can clone it, but not save it. Because whenever you do it, if you already clone their configuration and then they turn it on, and then you try and save it, then, then it just says, sorry, you cannot save this configuration or something like that. Like, while you're spectating them or something like that. But, whenever you're on, like, or, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but, like, it made it so you clone it so then people could check out your configurations, but then it just made it so that they can't save it. So then you still know that your config is safe, it just can't be taken. You know what I mean. One lock, no spare, touch, yes. Normal van body. Push bumper. And off-road. See, that's one thing I don't like, is that you can't, like, interact with the UI while you're in the parts menu. So if I wanted to queue something that you're making, I had to go out of the parts menu, then click on it, then go back in. Instead of just being able to just bam, click it and be done. Off-road. Long legs. Straight bar. Yeah, power steering. It's such a big vehicle. It basically needs him. Just vegetable race. All right. Are those tires bigger? No. I think I do know which ones. Yeah, the Trial 1000s. I like those ones. Welcome, Jake, to the game. Breaks. Breaks. Dude, Cavell, can you not be ramming me with your thing there? So I really just want to do some tuning. I'll see how it does already. Basically no tuning done to it. Oh, wait. I'd be a genius. Hold on. Wait, maybe I'm not a genius. Hold on. Ooh. Hold on. I can figure out how to get this to stay up. What are these big rubber bands? I don't know if I have any of those. Alright, guys. Let's see that cum thing you got me. You're trying to try it. What? No, I'm not trying your thing. Alright, I have an idea for the shifter, so I can make it quieter, more realistic sounding. Coming! Alright guys, I do have to go for dinner, but I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be back. Yep. I'll be back on the stream. And I'd say under an hour for the stream. But yeah, I'll be back.